Having trouble getting your employees to come back to work since the furlough or the layoff? In this video, I'm going to talk about what happens when an employee is overall afraid of coming back to work due to safety concerns, or they're actually making more in unemployment and they really just don't want to come back to work. We'll talk about it in this video coming up. So I've been asked this question several times and I've seen it posted in the forums, and I wanted to give you some clear information as far as what happens when an employee does not want to come back to work because they're, number one, making more in unemployment. And number two, they have safety fears, like they feel as if they will contract the virus once they get back to work. So how do you as an HR professional or as a manager respond to this type of rejection? If you are new here, my name is Yannicka, and I am here to help you navigate the HR space. So don't forget to click subscribe if you've seen several of my videos and you find yourself just keep coming back. So go ahead, click subscribe so then you can be notified the next time that I upload a video. Okay, so let's talk about those employees, shall we? Okay, so first of all, the Department of Labor does not justify fear alone as a reason for employees not being able to come back to work. The only reasons why an employee should remain out of work is if they reach some of the 6 criteria that is already outlined by the Department of Labor. And so this would include lack of daycare, or maybe the employee themselves are sick, or maybe the employee is being treated by a doctor for COVID-19, or they're being quarantined. So there's an entire list. I'm not going to get into it in this video. I'll leave a link below that links you straight to where all of that information is. That being said, if an employee is just overall afraid of coming back to work, well, it doesn't really guarantee much of anything. It doesn't really guarantee that they would qualify for EFMLA or paid sick leave. So unfortunately, they would not qualify for those things. And if they are currently utilizing unemployment or receiving unemployment, they stand a chance of losing that. So you as an employer, what you would need to do is get in contact with the employee, figure out exactly what's going on, document your attempts at communicating with the employee and what their responses were. So you essentially would have to report them to the unemployment office of the state in which they currently work in. So, it's very unfortunate, but what we're seeing is a lot of employees are just rejecting work. And when you reject work while you're on unemployment, unfortunately, it's just a bad deal for everybody. And so with the rules that actually helps protect the employee's job and their position in which they can always easily come back to, once they violated that and unfortunately has taken advantage of the system in that way, unfortunately, their jobs aren't guaranteed, their positions aren't guaranteed. So definitely, I would definitely go to the Department of Labor website, read up as much as you possibly can, continue doing research, as well as reach out to an employment law attorney who can clarify things for you and draft out some documentation. As well as human resources consultants like myself, I can assist you with that, but I cannot provide legal advice to you. So these types of videos aren't to serve as legal advice. In lieu of getting an attorney, I want you to take it with a grain of salt, say, hey, that's great information, but I still need to consult with my attorney before I make any final decisions, because you want to make sure everything is on par and on point in case things go astray. So this was a very quick video. That is it for me. If you like what you've heard, I would like for you to click subscribe and don't forget to click the bell, and I will see you in the next video.